Hey, what's going on, everyone? Henry Kaminski here from Unique Designz.net, and today's Daily Gem is kind of a recap, but the overall message is basically how to build a brand that you're proud to promote. I've been getting a lot of brand audits requests this week, and it looks like the common denominator that people are looking for is they want a brand that they're proud to promote. Maybe their messaging isn't on point. Maybe their identity isn't on point. They're lacking the confidence in themselves to promote a brand that they really want connected to their target audience. So whatever that is, I'm going to kind of do a quick little recap with you because we spent a lot of time this week on brand integrity, right? And I want to do a little bit of a recap to make sure if any of you guys missed it, that we bring everything in and we tie it all together, because this is going to help you build that brand that you're proud to promote. So on Monday, we talked about how we need to pay attention specifically on understanding that our clients are counting on us. You know, it's not just starting strong, but finishing strong, right? You can't come out of the gate fired up and then fizzle out before finishing the project, right? So people are counting on us to deliver, and we have to deliver, right? Tuesday, we talked about win-win situations. Are you truly providing the value that you think you're providing? If somebody's going to invest 10 grand in you, do you have the motivation, the passion to make them 50? Right? If somebody gives you 50 grand, or do you have what it takes to help them make 100,000? That's a win-win. And it's not just doing it once, it's doing it over and over and over again. Wednesday, we talked about what's under the hood, right? We talked about what your bathroom says about your brand. And it's not what's on the outside so much, it's what's on the inside. I put a post out there on Instagram yesterday because it hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, I don't care what kind of car you drive, what house you live in, how successful your business is. I really don't care if you are a mean person or not a good person inside, because that seeps into your brand. That seeps into your business. And eventually you get found out. You get revealed. And word spreads like wildfire. So paying attention to the sub-levels, the subsurface levels inside of your brand. That's what really matters. I talked about how Rolex used the Submariner, right, as their most prestigious watch on their line, right? And some versions of the watches aren't that pretty, but it's the inside makings of that watch that make it so prestigious. Same thing with your brand. So what's under the hood counts the most. And then yesterday I talked about caring, how important caring is in your business. And are you out caring your competition? Ask yourself that question. Because people are buying your caring level. They're not buying your product. They're not buying your service. They don't care how you do it or what you do. They're buying your level of caring. And I talked about that nitwit that I saw at that conference who, you know, just didn't care about his clients. And regardless if he had a bad day or not that day, that first impression will be with me forever. Caring. Right? So if you want to build, and here's something that I got from the mystery mentor this week that really, really hit me. It's kind of a bonus. I didn't really talk about this much this week, but my mystery mentor said something to me on Monday that I'll never forget. And he said, pay attention to how many times you say in a day, oh, I know that already. I got into this little habit recently of saying, I know that already, right? And he pointed it out to me and he said, Henry, that's a big trap. Stop doing that. When you go into videos, when you go into conferences, when you go into meetings, right? And you think you know it already. Ask yourself, what don't I know? What can I learn? What don't I know? And take the position and take that stance, because there's always room for polishing, he says to me. And that is so true. You guys may be saying, oh, I get this branding stuff. You might not be telling me anything I don't know, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that you don't know. And there's always room for learning. Having that growth mindset is so important. Always be learning. And another thing that I told my brother-in-law this week, I said, it's all about focus. You got to focus on what it is that you want. You got to go after it with massive intensity, like massive intensity. And you kind of got to block out sometimes the distractions, because you will get what you focus on. That's guaranteed. So to wrap this all up, if you want to build a brand that you're proud to promote, focus on these important brand integrity pillars, because it all comes down to confidence. The amount of confidence somebody has in you or you have in yourself is directly determined to how much money they will pay you and how further you can go with your brand. When you're working at 150% confidence level, you can take on the world, right? Right or wrong. It's confidence. You got to believe in yourself. You got to know that you can do it. Now, I don't want to go off on a Tony Robbins rant, but this all plays a big part in branding. And your brand integrity is so important, and it's the foundation that's going to help you build a brand that you're proud to promote. So hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Leave some comments. Leave some questions. I'm here for you guys. I want to see you guys take your business to the next level. I want you guys to level up your brand so you start attracting the right clients. You start charging more for your service because you're worth every penny. So have an awesome day, guys, and I will catch you next week, and we will have a whole topic that we will stretch over the course of the week. And that's the way we're going to structure these daily gems going forward, because there's a lot to cover. So have an awesome day, guys. I'll catch you later.